Security breach in the organics lab. Lockdown protocols in effect.
What's Fitchy gets you? We're gonna rip this place apart until we find a way to get Penguin out of his... situation. Then, we're gonna open up this Mr. Freeze like a can of tuna.
Fitzy's here to save you sorry asses.
Don't just stand there, you bums. I'm gonna take my time with you. You know who he's dealing with. Get rid of Here comes the pain! They'll never fuck your head off! Get ready! Oh, yeah! I'm gonna snap you in half! Bats on the attack! Back off! Way off! Forget about me!
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor. Disable those two power conduits to stop that reactor leak. Then I need to ventilate the room of cryovapor. I need to disable those two power conduits to stop that reactor leak. Then I need to ventilate the room of cryovapor.
Danger. Cryogenic reactor has failed. Containment breach in progress. cryogenic reactor
Lab's still
breach.
full of cryo
Please
paint and the fans ain't
evacuate.
working. I think he's safe. If he manages to get the fans back on, that'll suck the vapor out of that room. Then we charge and shoot.
I hope you guys brought extra ammo. Now's our chance. Get in there and blow 'em to hell!
A thermocharged batarang could break up the ice encasing that vantage.
Help! He's over here! He's using smoke to cover his trail. I'm gonna keep watch over here. Hey! I can't see him no more. He can't have gone far. Right here. Swinging around like a lunatic. He can't have gone far. Hey, he's over here. You got one job and you screw it up. Look out! He's here. I got him. I got him. Hey! What a lucky day! Look out! Help me! Oh God, how many of us are left? How am I gonna make it out of here with my dignity?
Out the paint. It looks like he drove off the bat.
Maybe this Freeze guy's a better bet for us.
You keep talking like that, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll be sitting down on your face.
Hey, I'm just saying. It never hurts to keep arms everywhere.
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
Holy... Thanks.
There's more going on here than a simple accident. This security guard's skin has the same blue coloration as Freeze's. I should set up a crime scene. Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating. This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab. The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence. Two men struggled. One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found. These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die. Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit. Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryovapors from the resulting explosion. The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryocannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant. DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris. Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved. Freeze was secretly doing research on Huntington's Korea, but this is a cryogenic weapons lab. The test subject was Nora Freeze. Now I know what happened here. Boyle hired Victor to help advance the secret cryoweapons program within GothCorp. In exchange, Boyle agreed to devote GothCorp resources to finding a cure for Nora's Huntington's. But Boyle was more interested in how Victor had managed to put Nora into cryostasis. When Victor realized that Boyle had no intention of following through on their deal, he decided to do the Huntington's research himself. But Boyle didn't like that. The cryochemical cocktail altered Victor's metabolism, as well as the guards. Boyle escaped ahead of the plume and had the lab quarantined. Victor survived, but he knew that leaving the supercooled lab would kill him. So he built himself a suit and utilized an organic supercoolant to keep his core temperature sub-zero. All this violence. He's just trying to save his dying wife. The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryo drill. Alfred, send Gordon the evidence I've gathered on Boyle's crimes.
I'm sorry, Master Bruce. I know you had high hopes for what Ferris could do for Gotham.
That doesn't matter now. Victor's plan was never to kill Boyle. He needs Boyle's security access to get his wife out of GothCorp. That's all he wants.
And now, you're going to stop him?
I have to.
And are you still going to need that gurney?
I am. But not for Victor.
You know what I'm gonna do when I get out of here? I'm gonna have Candy pour me a nice hot bath. And then I'm gonna drown you in it!
I'm trying, boss. This ice is tough.
What are you waiting for?
Beat me. Here we go. Get him!
Don't let him get you!
Damn fast. Get this thing!
Need help, please! Oh, you're a cold-hearted bastard, you know that? You're gonna get me on this damn iceberg?
You're good right where you are.
But you can't leave me here! I'll freeze to death!
Not my problem.
Oh, so you come back to gloat, have you? Oh, I'll hang you with that bloody cape, you hear me? Oh, let's be reasonable. You're not gonna let me die here now, are you? Are you? make your life a living hell. You hear me, you pointy-head freak? Oh, you can't leave me here, Batman. I'm freezing to death. Holy... Come on, Batman. You got it, right? Yeah? Name it. It's yours.
Warning. Critical failure in propellant research wing. Please evacuate.
Dangerously low. All I want is that Nora
I'm giving you the code. I'll see you both dead before I give you a damn thing.
then join me in my fate and freeze.
Here, Victor. Please.
Victor, you have to let him go.
I'm taking my wife. You can't stop me.
I know the truth, and so will the police. Boyle will face judgment for his crimes.
It was an accident. You don't know what you're talking about. What?
Nothing matters. Do you understand? Nothing but my Nora.
You've endangered lives all over this city. Nora would never have wanted this.
No. What she wants is to live a long life in the warmth of the sun. Her hand in mine. But because of him, she'll only feel the icy touch of a man whose emotions run as cold as the blood in his veins. He may be evil. Now get in here and find the Batman.
Sir, you can overload those cryogenerators using your thermal gloves. Look for the control panels.
You should be helping me, Batman, not fighting me. Do you understand what it's like to have someone taken from you? This is not your concern. It is between Boyle and me. Do you have any idea what Boyle was doing to her? He's given away her position. This is how the Batman rewards his public.
My lucky day! My lucky day!
Clear the vent!
Hey, escape. Where are you? You think both I do? You have been more careful.
Find you, I'm gonna hurt you.
Sir, you need to find the control panels for those cryogenerators and disable them.
This is how the Batman rewards his company. Man could have been more careful. He's in the open. Now, while he's frozen. Do not test my patience. See? How did he escape? allow my wife to be subjected to any more tests. Do you understand?
Guy needs a hand. Little help?
Cryo tank 3. Overload in progress.
Three! Not having to take the last reactor.
On me! I got him!
He escaped.
I think we're in trouble! Someone give me a hand! You okay? Come on, man, answer me.
What do you see? Where are you? He's right there.
Over here!
Follow me! I got him!
What's he, some kind of spider monkey? Grenade! Coming down!
How did he escape? If this is how you want it to be, so be it. I am not leaving without my wife. Do you hear me? He's escaped. This is not your concern. It is between Boyle and me. Do you have any idea what Boyle was doing to her? He's given away his position. Do you understand what it's like to have someone taken from you? I am taking Nora. You cannot stop me.
Warning. Cryo tank 2. Overload in progress.
Let's see how well you do when the air freezes in your lungs.
Rose you up good, didn't you?
There, you will not. He's here.
Oh, he's right up there! Look out!
How did he escape? He's escaped.
The cooling unit on the back of Freeze's suit is vulnerable to attack.
Oh, Bat, we made a deal. Now get in here and find the Batman.
I ain't got time for this!
Find him.
That room is filled with ice formations, Master Bruce. I suggest you use them to your advantage.
Look out!
Get in! Where are you? Flush him out. I'll do the rest. He escaped. Search the area. Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. You have forced me to do this. Find him. This is how the Batman rewards incompetence. Where are you? You will not swarm. My suit is resilient, Batman. Search the area. Your technical. Try that again. Find him. Where are you? Search the area. Find him. You lost your resolve. Mine remains as strong as ever. Well, Batman, you will not stop me with these toys, Batman. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. You lost your resolve. Mine remains as strong as ever. You have forced me to do this. My patience wears thin. Now, while he's frozen, where are the rest of you? Get in here and honor our bargain. Do not disappoint me. Don't allow him to escape again. How did he escape? Search the area. Well, Batman, come out and do what you came to do. Have you lost your resolve? Mine remains as strong as ever. Find him. not. You only anger me. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. We made a deal. Now get in here and find the Batman. Search the area. You have forced me to do this. Okay, Batman. I want him found. Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. Find him. Where are you? Search the area. Find him. Well, Batman, come out and do what you came to do. You have forced me to do this. Over here. Knock him out. I'll do the rest. He's escaped. Do not test my patience. Have you lost your resolve? Mine remains as strong as ever. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. What do you see? Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. I'll allow him to escape again. Well, Batman, come out and do what you... And built this suit with multiple redundancies. How did he escape? Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. You have forced me to do this. There. I know you're up there. I want him found. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. Have you lost your resolve? Mine remains as strong as ever. Well, Batman, come out and do what you came to do. You have forced me to do this. Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand. Lost your resolve? Mine remains as strong as ever. You lost.
Containment failure in Capsule 1.
Will take
Prime
more
subject
than that,
Nora
Batman.
Freeze in
Do
danger.
not test me. I'm coming, Nora!
What did I sign up for?
If I can can't get underneath him, I can take him from below.
Him and the bat.
Cryogenic containment failing. Prime subject Nora Freeze in danger.
Why didn't I just kill him? Hang on, Nora. I've almost got you.
Containment failure in Capsule 1. Prime subject Nora Freeze in danger.
I shouldn't just kill him and the bat. Hang on, Nora. I've almost got you.
Thanks for doing the heavy lifting, Batman. But you shouldn't have stuck your nose in my business. And here I thought I was going to have a problem explaining what happened in your lab. I mean, the police are never going to look at me after what you did. And with this bat freak dead, there won't be anyone left to say otherwise.
Cryogenic containment failing.
And that just leaves you.
Please. You can save her. You just have to bypass the cryo.
Victor! She's done! But I'll keep you alive long enough to see her go! No!
Cryogenic containment
Take a seat, humanitarian.
Cryogenic containment restored.
I'm sorry, Victor. I can't give you peace. But I can give you justice.
Breaking news out of North Gotham at this hour, where protest has turned to celebration. Under extreme pressure from Gotham's citizens, Mayor Hill has just announced his resignation. While Hill has not ruled out a possible run for re-election in the new year, his resignation means that Peter Grogan will likely not be the next police commissioner of Gotham. Speculation has already begun about who the new mayor will appoint as commissioner, with many pundits naming GCPD Captain James Gordon as the frontrunner. And now to South Gotham, where Vicky Vale brings us this live report.
Thanks, Janine. I'm standing at the corporate headquarters of GothCorp, where Captain Gordon has confirmed that GothCorp CEO Ferris Boyle has been taken into police custody. Police report that Mr. Boyle stands accused of manslaughter, extortion, and attempted murder. Shocking accusations given that just earlier tonight, he accepted the Wayne Foundation's award for Humanitarian of the Year. Also in custody is the notoriously elusive underworld crime boss Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin, as well as a GothCorp cryogenicist, Victor Freeze. Mr. Freeze is being held under heavy guard at Gotham General, receiving treatment for an undisclosed medical condition. Quincy Sharp has suggested that Mr. Freeze is yet another example of the type of criminal that needs the specialized care that only Arkham Asylum can provide. Police credit these arrests to solid police work, but this reporter suspects the vigilante known as the Batman had more than a small role to play. On a personal note, I owe Batman a debt of gratitude for rescuing me from almost certain death earlier this evening. So, thank you, Batman. For all of us. Back to you, Janine.
Thanks, Vicky. The Batman continues to be one of the top stories this holiday season. So as we here at GNN wish you all a happy and safe New Year's Eve, we'll leave you with just a few of the comments you've made about Gotham's Caped Crusader.
I was surrounded. Next thing you know, bam, boom, kapow! The bastards are all on the ground, KO'd. I didn't even see him coming.
Oh, it was all a blur. He just whooshed in out of nowhere.
Listen, I'm a cop. I can't condone what he does. But I can be grateful he's doing it.
Oh, he's real, all right. I got the bruises to prove it. He's real, he's ruthless, and there ain't nothing in the world that's gonna stop him.